I am a Carson Beck as it pertains to playing football defender. And it's not because I think he's a world beater. It's not because I think he's like one of the best quarterbacks in college football. I think the outrage associated with his play does not equal his actual playing ability. If you look at last year, he threw for 3,500 yards. He had an 80 QBR. He threw for 28 touchdowns and 12 picks. And you're taking Carson Beck and you're asking him, hey, you've gone against SEC defenses. You're going to come to one of the most talented rosters in this conference. We're going to ask you to play the same position. And you're going to have a better roster than most teams that you play, which was the situation at Georgia. I would actually argue that the gap between most of the teams that he will play at Miami, his talent will be better.
That is one of the most talented rosters in the country, let alone the ACC. It's probably the most talented roster in the ACC.
If you look at, I mean, he did not play well against Ole Miss and he did not play well against Texas. Against Tennessee, he went 25 for 40 with two touchdowns.
He played
and a 97.7 QBR. And then against Clemson, he was 23 of 33 with 2 touchdowns and a 90 QBR. Like, the guy's clearly talented enough to be, I think, good enough to make Miami contend for an ACC title and contend for a playoff spot. So
I don't think people realize that he was, despite all the flaws this past year, he was 12th in the country in QBR, and the year before he was 7th. So there's no reason he couldn't be the best quarterback in the country this year. There really isn't. I mean, he's in a great spot against an easy schedule for the most part, and they start off tough, but it's the ACC after all. He will put up numbers.
One more thing to keep in mind, Georgia could not run the football last year. So Carson Beck, his numbers in 2023 were respective of a team that could run the ball. He was asked to throw the football 50 times against Alabama. He was asked to throw the football 40 times against Florida. So he was in a completely different situation. No. Exactly. Especially at Georgia, because you know that's not what Kirby wants to do. So I am a buyer of Carson Beck stock going into next year.